First things first, I'm the realest. Drop this and let the whole world feel it. Let them feel it. And I'm
Elia.
I'm Quash.
And we are awesome.
Duh.
So we live in New York City. We are both singers, actors, the works, dancers.
Pretty cool.
Writers, lovers, you know. We wanted to introduce ourselves to the YouTube world. You know, this is where it begins. Anyway, welcome to our channel. We are going to be talking about awesome topics and, you know, like dating in New York City, because that's like impossible.
Because just saying,
like,
no one
who
does it.
does that?
Tinder. Shout out to Tinder one time.
Shout out to Tinder one time and all the people I've swiped left. Sorry, not sorry. Yeah, Tinder. What is that?
Tinder. It's pretty intense now. I don't know. Anybody who doesn't do it here, unfortunately, is as awesome as that sounds. I use it for fun.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, it's awesome. Elle does this thing where she reads everybody's.
I read everyone's bios because they're ridiculous.
They're awesome.
You know, you gotta include your height.
Duh.
And you have to include some random quote or like what you specifically
your religion.
like. When she means fun, she means like swiping left or right in the middle of the night because she's bored, not
you know,
fun. Not like Tinder one-time night stand. Yeah. Okay, we're here on Tinder. Eric is 24. I'm tall and want to be Canadian. Okay, so swipe left. David is 29. Rude, rough, and tumble. But I do know how to have fun.
Swipe right.
Yeah,
Swipe
that's...
right.
The number one rule on Tinder is never actually meet with the people. Because if you do...
That makes it real.
That makes it real. On to our next topic. This is Jared Nowell.
Jared!
Follow him at I am Jared Nowell. JeredNowell. And it's his EP. Hashtag Outburst EP. So check it out. Check out his stuff on Twitter and online. He's
really tall.
He's so
you can't miss him.
tall.
Even if you wanted to.
Kind of ridiculous.
Just saying.
It's kind of cool because like who gets CDs anymore?
No one. I don't even know how to work them.
Like it's an act.
Get it on iTunes.
And the little stuff. Oh yeah, get it on iTunes. Jared
You don't
Nowell.
get a CD like we get a CD.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So every week we'll be doing our favorite like music artist because we are musicians. And, we're actually currently obsessed with Rihanna and Shakira's new single.
Are. Kind of like us.
Yeah, like
clearly.
I'm clearly Rihanna.
So don't get mixed up.
You know, should we give them a little preview? Oh, how does it go? So
it's almost my birthday.
It's almost her birthday. OMG. Guess
22.
what? 22. Because I've only gambled with my grandma, so I don't know how this is gonna go.
It's probably gonna be a little different than that.
Yeah. We're gonna do wild things.
We're gonna do wild things.
And now it's time for our segment, Subway Stories.
Oh, yeah.
Each week, you know, living in New York City, you always have a subway story because all New Yorkers talk about our subway rides and the weather. We are each going to share our subway story of the week. I was on the subway 2 days ago, and there's this girl who sits next to me. So I'm listening to my music, I'm doing my thing, I'm just like, I want to go home, la la la. She is like knocking out. Let me demonstrate. You're me, okay? Like that. And just collapses on me. Like, so I'm kind of like, can you not? Like, that's kind of weird. Like, stop.
My subway story. Well, if you've been in Queens this weekend, you know that the subways are down. That kind of sucks for everyone. I sat next to the creepiest person ever. I mean, when don't you, for real, right? And when I look at him, he looks at me and just smiles. I'm just like, okay, this is not going to be a good ride. Or get off the shuttle, go all the way to the subway. He finds his way somehow next to me and just stares at me and smiles again and nods to the beat of my music. Why does he know what I'm listening to? No one knows.
No one knows.
Needless to say, I had to get off the train and go to another cart. But that's life. You encounter creepers every day.
That's New York for you.
So our flat tire story.
Saturday night, we're gonna drive. We're gonna
so
drive
cool.
to the
We're
club.
gonna drive in a clown car.
It's at Yotel on 10th Avenue. Finn and Granite on the ride there. We're like ready to go.
Good time.
This guy pulls up and he's like, roll down your window. And I'm like, who is this weirdo? Like,
what
Here it goes
again.
is happening? And he's like, you have a flat tire. And I was like, So then I proceed to park right in front of the club, in front of a fire hydrant. And we stop and we're literally like, what do we do?
Do we go in? Do we not?
We're already super late. I'm already like, I don't really care.
Let's just go in.
Left the car in front of the
hydrant. With the flat tire.
With the flat tire. And we go into the club and we're like, whoop, whoop. I meet some Colombian guy who like, who's a tango dancer.
He's like a competitive tango dancer / doctor.
He's like spinning me around in the
so
club.
So you think you can dance style. And like, she's like, like getting the whiplash of all the turnies. Oh my god.
Hilarious. My good friend Terrion, shout out to Terrion one time.
Terrion Taylor.
He is like, I'll fix your tire. So we're like, oh,
cool, because we don't know how to do that.
Yeah, I have no idea. What? It's like rusted on to the van, of course.
The oldest van in the world.
And so we go into CVS to buy a screwdriver, right?
Not that you should need one when you normally change a tire.
Exactly. These two Scottish guys come up to us. One of them was so cute! His name was Fraser.
Was it Fraser?
It was Fraser. I think he was.
Minus points for that. Do you need some assistance?
He's like, do you need some? But in his Scottish
accent,
yeah, like so cute. And then they disappeared, but that was okay because I was.
They lived in Yotel.
Yeah,
where we just came from. Yeah. That's where they were staying.
That happens, and eventually I was like, you know what? Let's just give up.
Stop.
You know. And Terrion, being the man of my own heart, he was like, no, let me just try one more time.
One more.
And so I start to pray. Dear Lord, please, you know.
I get under the car and hold my light.
In her skirt.
It's ridiculous.
Dress.
No one cares at this point.
No one cares.
I'm just like, whatever.
And he gets it. He fixed it. Like, we're like, what?
It just happened.
We were like, hallelujah. So
fixed it. He was our hero for the night.
I know. But that was our story. That's our club story. You know, memories to always make.
We just go to parties now.
Yeah, like you have to like plan this whole thing. If you don't know people to get in the club,
you're not getting in.
And it's a process. Even if you know people, it's still a process.
Like, okay.
They're like, where's your wristband? But where's your ring?
Who do you know?
But like, where's the ankle bracelet that you need?
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you dressed right? Like,
yeah.
Somebody's wearing a dress. So.
ID? Oh, this is a fake ID. No, it's not. Hello.
Too much.
Are you on the list?
Are you?
Oh, yeah. I'm under Geo.
Guest lists are closed.
Yeah, so
I'm
that's
sorry I asked
$5.
you, even though you're on a list.
Yeah.
But I'm just going to tell you now that guest lists are closed. So now you have to pay.
Okay.
You're right.
So, yeah, just alert to all of you who want to go to the club in New York.
Don't drive.
And don't drink and drive. That's a good
one.
Not that we were doing that.
Of course not.
So, tune in next time for our new segments and such. All right. So have a good day. Subscribe, like, comment, tell us what you think.